Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of our Dire Circumstance. We are continuing our Halloween-themed streaming series. That's going from last week to the second week of November. Every Saturday, we're going to try and get as close to 7 p.m. as we can, though computer problems may arise from time to time. So, from where we left off, Leon's character, Patricia, has journeyed from Shadowgrange to the village of Lamass on a quest to try and find allies to help defeat the vampire Strefan Maurer.
I vote that I start calling him Stefan. It just sounds better to me.
Stefan?
Forget the
That's
R.
the name of the vampire?
Strefan Maurer?
Yes. No. It's Strefan, I think. With an R. But I don't like that R. R.
So, anyways, here you are in the village of Lamass, Leon.
Yep.
So we're going to be... Let's see, you said that you wanted your character to put up a notice saying that they're looking for adventurers to help?
Yes.
Okay. So, you've been in town for about... Let me roll a dice for that.
I'm not sure if it's ever a good thing when the dungeon master rolls the dice.
You know what really sucks? At some point during last week, I found my dice. But I'm convinced that my dice have a memory worm in the bag somewhere because I picked them up, I remember that, but I don't remember where I put them.
I had to get a whole new set of dice because I lost parts of mine. Because I lost mine.
Leon,
I have a huge black
Also
stack of
here's that.
dice. Yep.
You've been in town for 3 days.
Okay.
So... subtract 3 days worth of living from your money.
I have no money.
You had the...
Oh wait, yeah, somebody gave me money yeah. And how much is 3 days living?
Depends on the lifestyle you're wanting to live in.
She could probably sleep under a bridge and not care as long as there was a clean stream under said bridge to wash her hair in the morning.
Well, there's no bridge in the village.
Is there a stable with a fairly clean horse trough?
Well, staying in a place like that would be 7 copper a day,
Okay, I can live with that.
along with meals, which cost extra.
So let's just say 2 silver and 4 copper for 3 days.
Well, it's 7 copper for a squalid day. And for meals, squalid is 3 copper, poor is 6 copper, modest is 3 silver.
Screw it, I'll say that I spent 2 gold pieces in the last day.
Alright. And then Rick, your character, had seen the notice in those 3 days. And
I'm going to say that I put the notice on the exact corner that I moved my character to right now. Because for some reason I like this corner.
Alright, are you going to respond to the notice, Rick?
I'll see who this guy is first.
Alright.
Trying to remember exactly what my backstory or other details are. Not gonna make one on accident. Oops.
I don't really remember making a backstory for her. My whole character base on her has been wing it, and I like it so far.
Well,
She's a sophisticated drunk. When she gets
Where are you
drunk,
located?
right up the street from you. Go to your left. Straight up the street, pretty much. Yeah. I think that you're on the same street as me. Okay. Go down to this corner here. And now follow this road this way. Just keep on following this road.
Apparently I'm not very good at directions. Oh, there you are.
Go this way.
Leon's thing is that his character was fleeing the region of Gavany because to avoid the law, pretty much.
Yep. Yep. And here in this land, I've pretty much made no imprint yet. Nobody knows who I am yet. I don't think I've even ran into a thieves guild yet.
Not like there was one.
Well then, this ought to be interesting then.
Alright, Rick, do you want to introduce everyone to your character?
Alright, I'm Ari Kilmdler. I'm a level 3 wizard of the sage background, so I actually know how to keep my head on straight, unlike this drunk. So this should be...
Hey, when I'm drunk, I get smarter.
And where is your character from? Which region? Nathalia, Gavany...
Oh,
it's for
and I'm also from Nephalia.
For our viewers. Alright. Feel free to role play.
Okay. So I got your message. What exactly... But I want you to be more specific. What exactly... It just says adventurers wanted for... Okay, I forgot. What did the note say?
Adventurers...
Adventurers,
seeker... Oh my lord. My brain's not working now. Seeking adventures. Meet here at this day, at this time, on this lamppost.
So, what do you mean by... So, what exactly were you seeking adventurers for?
Alright. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think I've even scratched the surface of what's really going on here. But there's a huge, like, this entire freaking country, or area at least, is being overwhelmed by dark forces. They say it's all from this vampire Strefan Maurer. But I don't really see how one vampire could be this powerful.
I see your point.
I mean, I guess if he's got a bunch of followers, maybe, but it doesn't make sense to me.
So, what are you wanting to do then?
Well, stick with me here. This is the best plan I've got so far. We, find a way to get some good gear, or at least some vampire hunting gear. I don't care if it's a sack of silver coins. And we go kill Strefan Maurer. And anything we acquire along the way, be it loot or money, we'll split 50-50.
You call that a plan?
If you've got a better one, I'm glad to hear
I'm
it.
just saying it's hardly a goal.
But to be honest, you're the first person that's even that hasn't slammed their door in my face as soon as I mentioned Strefan Maurer's name. That is how bad of a hold he has over this land.
To be honest, I've been looking at him for a while. It's a little bit concerning what I found.
You know, I feel like at this point, this woman has probably left our vicinity quite some distance between us now, because we're mentioning his name so casually.
I've done some research on him. There might be... My thing is, what concerns me about your plan is that you haven't mentioned anything about any kind of weakness, no strategy, just we charge right in. Based on every study that I've done, every one of them has probably every adventurer who has done that has wound up as a bunch of bones, and then maybe reanimated into his army. I don't know. The records are blurry with that. You know how hard it is to actually find any decent books on someone whose name is practically forbidden to speak?
Well, you see, my best part of this plan is we go hunt down some of his lower minions and such, and see if we can find somebody that'll pay us for it, maybe. I don't know, and get some vampire hunting gear, because I know vampires don't like silver. Or maybe that's werewolves. I know they definitely don't like magical. I know they definitely don't like magical weapons.
Anything about monster hunting? Anything at all?
Hey, they're unholy. Silver is holy, sir.
You're thinking of... Yes, but at the same time, you're thinking
That's why we can't see them in mirrors.
Which is why I'm wondering why... If that's what your head's made out of. So maybe just headbutt them and they'll die.
It's worth a try, actually.
I rest my case. Alright, so here's the thing.
The biggest thing that brought it.
I'll help you, but we have to do... But the study is that we have to... But we have to take a bit of a more strategic approach. Brute force is not going to work.
Oh, I was planning on sneaking in there and stabbing him in the back with some sort of enchanted weapon. Because I'm a good sneaky sneak.
Well, it's better than what you... Well, it's the best idea you had yet.
Trust me, I'm a professional sneaky sneak. Although I did get noticed by some higher-ups back home. I'm sure that won't happen this time.
So, not professional.
Hey, I was professional enough to get on the super higher-ups radar to the point that I need to get out of the country.
Oh, so you're an outlaw.
I only got
Alright,
noticed
then
that
I have
one
one
time.
question for you, and I want you to answer truthfully, as it will determine where things go from there. From here. What exactly are they after you for? And how likely are they to attack me because of it?
I may or may not have stolen
So you have...
well, I didn't get away with it. I attempted to steal a royal member's piece of jewelry. It wasn't the crown. It was just a ring. Possibly the Queen's wedding ring.
Oh, so you're the one who did that.
Not really the Queen, but there are nobles, and then the church seems to be the only real authority on Innistrad.
Okay. Would there be a priestess? A high priestess of sorts?
A ring from the Luna.
Okay, I tried to steal the Lunox ring. Back in, my home country was Gavany, right?
Yeah.
Back in Gavany, I tried to steal the Lunox ring. And, well, let's just say plan A was steal it while it was off of her finger. Or off his finger. Well, I figured he took it off to go to sleep, and he didn't. So plan B was take it off his fingers while he was asleep, and that didn't work. I was not leaving there without that ring, and well, I technically did, but not of my own volition.
The records say you were caught within 10 minutes of getting that ring and only escaped on the day of your execution.
Like I said, I'm a professional sneaky sneak. Well, I can sneak away on the day of my execution.
I doubt that. Because you got caught in minutes of your supposed heist.
Well, I did try to take the ring off of his finger. He kind of woke up.
Kind of?
Okay, he woke up and called for guards. I don't think I broke his finger, but I may have broken his finger when I got that ring off and ran.
You may have?
I don't think I did, but there is a very slight possibility, like 30%.
The records say you dislocated his hand.
Well, it's better than a broken finger. That can be fixed.
That broken finger can be fixed with the right magic.
What?
That is true.
A broken finger can be fixed with the right spell.
That is true.
Still.
Snap your finger and your finger will be healed. Ah!
Here's another question. Okay? what was your blood alcohol level when you pulled off this heist?
I may have stopped by I may have broken in through the wine cellar.
How much did you drink?
The official inventory still isn't in yet. They're still finding empty bottles. And it's been... Checks wrist like she's wearing a watch. About a year.
Here's the way I see it. We have a common enemy. Yes.
Yes.
But you have so little common sense that you got caught on what should have been your big payday. And all because you couldn't resist draining half of the wine cellar.
In my eyes...
And they're still counting.
In my eyes, getting into his room after draining half the wine cellar is impressive.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
But
Part of me wants to turn you over.
I have quit drinking in excess.
You over to the guards and go after this vampire myself to keep you alive.
After that day, I have only allowed myself one shot every 2 hours. And only while at a tavern.
You didn't let me finish. So you're also impatient, too.
Sorry.
All this will get you killed. However, as much as I hate to say it, going to face such a powerful son of darkness, king of darkness alone, is also suicide. So you gotta have someone to watch your back, and since no one else is brave enough to actually pay attention, I'll come with. But don't expect me to go around with your tomfoolery, okay?
Alright.
Good. Now let's head to my secret library. That will give us all the first step that I do anytime I go on some kind of things like this is that we need to find everything we can about this bird. Or I guess let's see what we can find in nearby libraries, not just in this town. Everywhere. Luckily I have some contacts, so I can... In the knowledge world, I actually know quite a few knowledgeable professors. So
you have a secret library?
Help. What?
Did you mention you had a secret library in there somewhere?
Yeah, I do. That's how I'm compiled all my research.
Man. Meanwhile, I'm over here homeless. Wow. I feel like you should be the leader of this party here.
I never said that it was extravagant. For all you know, it's a shed full of books.
I'm still impressed. Maybe you should be the leader of this here party.
If it will keep you out of trouble, gladly.
No guarantees, but a stronger possibility.
You're hopeless.
What? I'm a human, correct? Yes. Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah.
as I was saying, the first thing that we need to do is do both some field and book-based research to what we can find about his lackeys. I've read somewhere that he apparently draws power the more people he he kind of feeds off of the power of his lackeys, and they get their power from him. It's a symbiotic relationship. So if we take them out, so
you take out the lackeys and you weaken him.
Yes, exactly. But we have to be careful. As soon as the more lackeys we take out, the
more likely
powerful
he's to notice.
the other ones will become. It's kind of a safety net. Does that make sense?
Yes. So in other words, in order to get him to in order to actually truly weaken him, we're going to need to take out all of the monsters, all of his lackeys.
Only the ones that he classifies as lackeys. Typical run-of-the-mill minions aren't enough for his power. He can't spread himself too thin.
Okay.
So our first stop, I guess, would be to the last known site of any kinds of his activity, which would be pulling
The
out
village
of
I just came from, probably.
Right about here. It's about a 2-day walk from this position. I don't know if the Royal Guards will have gotten rid of some of the evidence. What?
His last major attack was a place called Karen's Light Hold.
Is that not the place where I just came from?
Nope.
Okay.
But you have heard about it.
Farron's Light Hold. Says it's supposed to be right here. I don't know how much the guards have confiscated and maybe even censored, so maybe you'll have to skip. So I can't believe I'm going to have to say this, but if we want to go this route of finding where his lackeys are before we attack them, you're going to need to go into some of the... Actually, maybe you will come in handy. Now I think about it, maybe you will come in handy. In fact, I propose a test before I actually help you. There is a guard here who has censored information about the vampire world, about the event that happened. Or I guess there is the event... Never mind. The events of this incident are censored by the guards right now. I know. I've been there. I can't get it. If you can get me the information, the true information of what happened during that attack, then you got yourself a partner for the rest of the journey.
What's my charisma? Okay, I got this.
He's not so easily persuaded, so you might need to bust down the door. So you might need to sneak in during the night. I'll be waiting outside to give you cover in case things go to heck. But because we're on his turf, so to speak, at this point, we're both pretty much outlaws.
Alright.
So our first step is to get in, get that information, and get out. Hopefully without being noticed. And then we'll head to the... Because knowing them, they've already confiscated every last piece of evidence that we need to find the person behind it. If we can find the person behind it, we can find his boss. And then we can... his boss, which will weaken the big boss. Get what I mean?
Kind of.
Sorry. Sometimes my research notes get a little bit mixed up. I get so excited about the pursuit of knowledge sometimes that I stumble over my words. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to find out more about what exactly happened during the attack. which means we need that censored intel. Once we get it, that'll be our first step to finding the location of who's really behind this.
Alright, so while you're all debating that, someone comes out of the Blue Water Inn, goes up to you, Leon, and says, "It's been 3 days since I asked you to help me. My supply is down to just a few bottles, and there's been no word about when my next shipment is coming. And so when are you going to help solve this problem?"
I was going to head out in just a moment. What was the town that I needed to head to again, Colby? This is an aside. Because I know my character would have remembered it, but I just can't.
It's a vineyard and winery a few miles west of here. Just follow the old Spowlet Road and the signs.
Okay. I'll split the reward with you 50-50 if you come with me.
Alright. But we'll go but then we're going to go straight. But then we're going to go get that intel.
Okay. Alright, Colby, let's head to that vineyard.
By the way, it's about 6 minutes till 9 here.
Yeah. Anyways. So, the two of you are heading along this road. Loading. And with the dense fog, this is all you've got so far.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, if you want me to set up the...
I say we go forward.
You want me to set up the mood? The thickly overcast sky shrouds the area in heavy shadows. The thick fog swirling throughout the woods obscures any vision beyond a certain range.
Okay, I'm going to see if I know a cantrip stuff with that. Oh, I do know a light cantrip.
And in the distance, howls could be heard.
howls. And look out for worms.
How many silver coins do I have? Crap, I only have 2 silver coins. Crap. Crap.
Let's just hope they hate fire.
Ooh. Good idea. Can we somehow light my crossbow bolts on fire?
I could try a firebolt.
I found the perfect flaw under the criminal background for me. If there's a plan, I'll forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
We're gonna die.
Alright. How's about when I see something valuable, I can't think about anything but how to steal it?
No one works with your character.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to proceed forward.
I'm definitely going to proceed forward, but with my crossbow at the ready. Is that the only weapon I have, is my crossbow?
Does casting White Cantrip do anything for the line the way forward?
It could.
I already said that I wanted to cast light as a cantrip.
Alright, so that is, what, 30 feet?
Yeah, I believe so, I think. Okay, so part of it is now illuminated. So now what?
You can keep moving forward.
Alright. Actually, is there a way we can somehow... Should we end it for today?
How about after the next encounter?
That scares me.
I'm going to just go ahead and go straight to the edge of the light.
And I still have laundry.
I ain't scared.
So where's the encounter that I was told about?
Well,
Probably right about here.
I still don't see anything.
hold on, let me get that. the music.
Huh. Apparently, because of my criminal background, I was supposed to start off with 15 gold pieces. Oh. 0 frames.
Still nothing?
I think he's got to bring him in.
Come on. So, first up, this is a long list. What is everyone's passive perception?
I think mine was 12.
And
So
you,
far,
Rick?
still nothing.
What's your passive perception?
Oh dear, not this again. Remind me what the passive perception is?
10 plus wisdom modifier plus proficiency if you are proficient in perception. You are proficient in perception.
$11.
Okay. As you're traveling from the village of Lamas, you failed to realize the sun had set, and you hear a howl from a very large creature. As 30, leaping onto the road is a rather large-looking wolf
Oh dear.
that seems to be wearing clothes. Its eyes a fiery red as it glares at both of you.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
That was a pathetic roll. That's a little better. 11.
What do you have, Leon?
Give me a second. 3.
A 3? Plus your dexterity modifier?
So 6.
Okay. This is rather unfortunate. As feature turns 5, 10. Rolling to hit with its first attack. $17 to hit, Leon.
Yes.
Alright, so that is a hit.
Yep.
And that deals 9 slashing damage.
For me?
Leon.
Nope, me.
Oh, okay.
So 24 minus 9, that would be 15.
Second attack is a miss. As it swipes at you with its claws, hurting you, Leon, but you manage to dodge its bite.
Okay.
Okay, good.
And next was Rick.
I'm gonna move back a little bit if I can. Am I gonna be able to launch a firebolt from here without hurting Leon?
You might want to have to move over a space or two to get a clear line.
Like that?
Oh. One. Oh, 2 more if you're doing that.
Like that?
Yep.
Alright. Sorry, I'm squishy. I gotta keep my distance. Okay, I'm gonna try firebolt. Remind me what that rolling to hit.
Roll to hit, and it deals 1d10 fire damage.
I missed. It's a 4.
4 plus your spell attack bonus.
What was that?
Your spell attack bonus.
So intelligence?
Proficiency plus intelligence modifier.
Okay, proficiency plus intelligence. If it's at level 3, it'll be 3, right?
Level 3, proficiency is a 2.
2? Okay. In that case, it's 9 in total.
Okay, that's... Well... So... As Leon's character, Patricia, is being attacked by this werewolf, you run over into the bush. Well, so that you're almost into the bush. You cast your spell as your arcane power creates a small bolt of fire between your hands. You launch it at the werewolf. It strikes, but then the flames dissipate off its hide.
We don't have any silver weapons. How are we supposed to fight it?
Your turn, Leon.
I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage. And come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Back to here. And I'm gonna fire with my crossbow and hope that roll 20 actually helps me here. Nope.
Alright, so as you manage to get out of the werewolf's reach, you've loaded your crossbow, aimed, fired, and the shot goes wide and goes into the bush. Next, it is the werewolf's turn. Alright, Leon, first attack. Is a 9 a hit?
No.
Alright. $21 to hit. $21 to hit, Leon. Does that hit?
Said 21.
Yep.
I think that hits.
Alright. So the werewolf rushes towards your character, towards Patricia, swipes at Patricia, and Patricia manages to dodge the swipe after having been hit previously. But with her dodge, the werewolf manages to land a bite on her arm,
Oh.
dealing 9 damage.
Oh.
Make a
15 minus
roll a
9.
d20, Leon.
Sorry, what?
Roll a d20.
Okay, give me 1 second. 15 minus 9 is 4. Well, no, 14, 4.
I thought it was 6.
Wait, 6? Okay, I'll
15
fix that in
minus
just a
6.
second. Yep, you're right. My brain's just not cooperating. Wow!
Another 3. Add your
Yep.
Constitution modifier.
Zero.
Okay. Rick, it is your turn.
I just became a werewolf, didn't I?
That's okay. This campaign, I don't exactly like this campaign, anyways. I missed. I'm not even gonna do it. Just. It was a 5. And by that I mean I rolled a 1.
Alright, Leon, your turn.
I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage again.
Is there any way we could somehow remove his curse?
A remove curse spell.
And I'm going to fire with my crossbow again.
Alright, roll to hit.
I'm going to call it now. It's going to be a 3.
Why can't you just use your regular dice?
Because I don't know where they went.
Okay.
Okay, so I just got to talk bad on it. And it'll work for me.
That was a nat 20.
Yep.
Leon? Because this encounter has been challenging on both of you, with your arm injured, your crossbow, you fire with one hand at the werewolf. The shot hits, impaling itself straight through the werewolf's skull as it drops dead.
Thank goodness. Now how do we get... The thing is that we have another werewolf on our hands.
I really want to walk up to it and pull the arrow out halfway to where the head is in his brain and just start scrambling it.
Or did that by actually doing anything?
Make sure that he's dead. Can I do that? Do I have to roll for that?
No, as it's already dead.
Okay, good. I'm gonna scramble his brains to make sure. Just because he bit me, I'm angry now.
Alright. And with that,
I look over at Rick and say, don't shoot. I swear I'm not turning yet.
Let's just go to a nearby town and get someone to get that curse removed.
Okay.
Well, now here's the question. Will the curse be a bane on the party or a boon?
I think that I might...
And more will be answered next week. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all next week.